Welcome, Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, to your reading. This is a bonus mid-month reading. I usually don't do mid-months very often for Cusp, but Spirit told me this is what we need to do. So, okay. Let's get into this. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you like this, please like and subscribe. Let's see what's going on with you, Taurus, Gemini, and see what is in your energy. Your energy is what you are thinking and feeling at mid-month. Okay. Taurus, Gemini. Taurus, Gemini. You are Eight of Swords. Something is confusing you. Why are you confused? Getting to the realization that something is confusing you, you are confused. Okay, but you're coming out of that. That's a good thing. You're in your energy of knowing that something, someone or something has you in your head, has you confused. All this time you've been confused, but now you're having the realization that, yeah, this is exactly what they're doing to you. Okay, or something is. Whether it's a job, a person, let's see what's going on. Both. Okay, using the Oracle cards to clarify on the Eight of Swords in reverse. Tell us, Spirit, why it is here. This card is not only going to clarify the Eight of Swords, it's also going to be the main reason for the whole reading. So it has a big job to do. Big giant job. Okay. Ooh, triumph and success. So you have the triumph and success, definitely realization. So there's that realization twice. You have a huge clarity, a huge realization, a huge growth of understanding, knowing what is going on around you. Okay. In the present, you have the universe. New beginnings coming at you, fated. The universe hears you. The universe knows what's going on. In the past, you had no positive movement forward. Nothing was going the way you wanted it to. And in the near future, you are balanced. Okay? You are completely balanced. So, clarifying on the universe with another card. You have prosperity. So the new beginnings with prosperity, and the past you had a tower moment going with the no positive movement forward, and balance, getting back to your roots. Very nice. Getting back to what you have, getting back to the basics of yourself, grounding yourself, feeling grounded, feeling balanced, no longer feeling confused, indecisive. Yeah, very nice. You could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus. Libra again. Fertility is the Empress card. So for a lot of you, those could be the people that you are dealing with. Okay, doesn't have to be. Just reading them as I see them. Okay, let's get into the past over here to see what's, why did you have this realization? How did you know that you were confused? You had mental stress. Positive movement forward, we have a Virgo. Maybe you were dealing with a Virgo. We have the Hermit card coming out. You have this realization that you did not have positive movement forward. So not only did you go inside and think about this, you've been thinking about this for a while. Okay, so even in the past, you were going inside, going, what is going on? Okay, why are you doing this? Look at that, Two of Pentacles. Were you dealing with a wishy-washy person? You know, it's a relationship, backsliding relationship with the Hierophant. Relationship is backsliding. You're having the realization that it is not going the way you want it. Your person is in and out, in and out. Okay, they can't seem to keep either their emotions together or their behavior together. I keep feeling like their behavior is off and on. It's almost like they come forward, then they back away, which keeps the relationship backsliding. This person does see you as the Nine of Pentacles. They do see you as an achieved person, a person of passion, a person who has their stuff together, a very stable person. And they know that you, yeah, they're focused on you. They may even be focused on your money. Oh my gosh, they're focused on your money. They know you work hard and they could be focused on your money at one time. And they're also focused also on their job. They're focused on their job and they're also focused on your job. Yeah, they're definitely focused on your money. I mean, look, you're the Nine of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, definitely focused on your money at that time. They see you as being very achieved. You work hard. They know you work hard. In the past, they see you taking control, taking action, holding tight to this relationship. It's almost like you were working hard on this relationship while the relationship was backsliding. You were still holding tight to it. But it feels like they may have had other options. They were looking around. They were doing other things. Were they closed down to you? Not giving to you the things that you want, but yet you're over here giving them things that they want. They see you as an asset to themselves for sure. Because yeah, they know that you're stable and they like that status, the status that you have. The status is you are the Nine of Pentacles. That is your status. They see that. But yet I just feel like they're not keeping promises. They're walking away. They're walking back and forth. Five of Pentacles, walking back and forth. Yeah. It's kind of like they're walking in and then they're walking around the block. And then they walk around the block and then you can't find them. But then yet they come back maybe when they want something. With the Six of Pentacles upside down, as soon as they need something, they know that you're going to give them what they want because you're very loyal to them. And so, and you're very pleasing, and they know that you will please them and give them what they want. And even though it's almost like even though they come back and forth, you're always like, where were you? With that compassion and that love for them. And they do like that. They do like that. They don't keep their promises, but it's almost like you always keep all your promises. This, wow, no matter you had a huge realization, no matter they confuse you. They confuse you because they're in and out. It almost feels too like they might be keeping things in the dark around you. Like you wanted the truth with the triumphant success, but they're kind of closed down to you. You wanted more from this relationship. You wanted more from them. You wanted clarity from them, and they're not giving you any of the above. And you had hopes for this relationship that they would come telling you things, opening themselves up to you, because you do care about them. You do have the love for them. You do please them. You're a very pleasing person. You like to please the world. That's very Taurian energy, the pleasing the world, because it's just the normal compassion that Taurus has. Not saying the Gemini didn't have that, but the love of the Gemini is coming in. The love of wanting to give the promises, the love of wanting to give, right, the loyalty. And then you have the loyalty of both ways, the Taurus and the Gemini having that loyalty coming in. And then you have that compassion coming in from the Taurus, and then having the passion come in from the Gemini, the romance. The romance of the Gemini coming in. You want to romance them. You try to show them everything, and they're, yeah. Three of Swords. They're just hurting you, not giving back to you. They move forward towards you and then they come back away from you. Like I said, it's almost like they're coming at you and then they take a walk. I'm going to take a walk around the block, and then you don't see them for a while. And when they come back, it's almost like they're like, hey, baby, hey. And it feels like maybe they want something from you all the time. And maybe it's not just wanting your money. Maybe it's not wanting just your assets, but they want to come back and they want to love you and dove you, and they want to give you the compassion. So that's very confusing. I see confusion here with the Two of Pentacles upside down as well. Playing mind games, playing emotional games with you. So, and then in the present, over here, you have this new beginning. You have these realizations. You're coming out of this confusing stage. You're finding the prosperity within yourself. You're opening your heart to yourself, giving the prosperity back to yourself. Finding yourself as the Empress. Because you're finding out the truth within this situation. Somebody's definitely dealing with a Libra. Finding the truth within yourself. Confusion again, of the confusion. There's confusion again. But there's the wisdom coming and being the High Priestess, using your intuition to understand what is going on around you, having the clarity of the confusion, understanding that this person is breaking promises. They're not holding tight to what you want them to do. They're in and out. They're not as stable-minded as you are. And because you've been observing their behavior, and their behavior just seems very in and out. It's like they're wearing a false mask around you. It makes you wonder if maybe they even have another person that they're holding on to somewhere else. Are they coming in and out because of another person, because of the Three of Swords? Are they, going back between you and another person? Do you know they have another person? Because now we have Three of Cups also, showing that for some of you, they have another person. Doesn't have to be for everybody, but they may be going back and forth between another person, another lover, someone else. But it seems like they're getting the gratitude and the empowerment from you, because you're the one that pleases them the most, because you're more pleasing. So when things don't go their way, they come back. They need that compassion. They need that pleasing from you. They have some kind of emotional damage, maybe. Maybe they're stuck within another relationship and they can't get out of that relationship because they do feel like you could be destined to be together. But you know deep down inside that you probably could if they did not have this wishy-washy behavior. You do feel like you and this person could have very good ties if they would just be more stable, if they would stop with this in and out, if they would stop with all the confusion. Get themselves stable emotionally, mentally, maybe even for some of you, maybe even financially. Yeah, but you're feeling like maybe you should just move on from this relationship because, you've thought about all the options. You've thought about everything. You've held tight to this relationship. And now you're thinking, I don't know if I should take my hand off this wand of this person and just let them be free of me. And then that would free your emotions, because the realization is, I don't think they're going to come back the way I want them to come back. I don't think that they can do the things I want them to do. But I have to say that's very hard. It's very hard because you do love them. You do see that, at any given point when you guys are together, the sun is out. It's happy. It's blissful. It's something that you love and you enjoy. But you just can't understand, how am I going to make them understand how they make me feel? They give me such great emotions, but they also give me, they make me very upset, very over emotional. They play with your emotions. They're definitely playing with your emotions, and it makes you very imbalanced. And That's why in the near future, you're going to find this balance, because you have this realization that what this person is doing and how they're making you feel so imbalanced, how they get you inside your head. For some of you, I even feel like maybe they make you feel like you're good enough one day and not good enough the next day. Why don't you call me if you love me? Why aren't you here? You know, why don't you come back when you say you're coming back? What takes you so long to come back around that block? Are you with someone else? Just too much mental conflict. It gives you mental drama within yourself. Yeah. So you're going to get yourself back to balance, because you know that this is a burden, and it's not just a burden, you know, in general. It's a burden of the mind. It's a burden of your foundations, everything that grounds you. They don't give you the satisfaction that you need, and you don't feel like you have the victory that you need with this person. All you want is for this person to not be so toxic. You just want them to be the person you want them to be. You want them to offer you the love. You want them to come in, but you are finding the balance. The problem is if they come back, even though you're getting yourself balanced, they're going to come back again as the Knight of Cups, and they're going to come in and tell you, hey, I offer you my cups of love. And they swiftly come back like this knight in shining armor, like this Prince Charming that they are, and when they're around you. But then it's just going to be this cycle of doing the same thing. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, or definitely an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Okay, but they're definitely coming back at you. You're getting yourself balanced, and then here they come again, moving swiftly at you. But yet you know where this is going to lead you. You know that this is going to lead you to the Ten of Cups in reverse. This is not going to, end up the happy, never-ending story that you're looking for, what you really want from this person. But it does show you will come back at this person as well, because they are enticing. They put you on this pedestal that no one else has ever put you on. Yet you are going to be in your head. And even though you're kind of like, oh my God, they're coming back at you with their cups in the future, and you're like, God, I don't want to do this. So you're thinking about it as the Hangman. First you're like, oh man, I don't know if I should answer that text. I don't know if I should answer the door. You're kind of like, I'm all balanced because I haven't been here for a little while. And then here they come with that toxic confusion that, for some of you, it might just be lust. Not you, but them. Maybe they don't really know how to love. Maybe they only know how to lust. Because remember, they do see you as this very accomplished, well put together, faithful person with a financial status that's amazing. Or do they want something from you? Take it how it resonates. Do they only come around when they want something? Do they only come around when they want sex? Do they only, because of the devil card sitting here, are they offering you a cup of loves for sex? Do they only come around when they want money? Do they only come around when they feel heartbroken and they're fighting with somebody else? Or they're not getting the attention from somebody else? What is this person's story? What is this person's story? Because they seem to only be really coming around when they want some kind of attention or want something. For now, we're just going to leave it as attention, because for a lot of you, it does seem like it's attention. They love your attention because you're very pleasing to them. You make them feel, like the Queen of Wands. You give them their confidence. You give them their strength that nobody else can give them. Even if they're in another relationship, that person does not give them that. Okay, so yeah. So it's almost like you have a conflict within your head and mind to whether or not you really want to take on this situation again. but it's going to be hard because you want to nurture them. You do feel connected to them. Is this person a soulmate? Is this person, oh boy, I just heard it. Is this person a twin flame? And you know it. And this is why you keep getting connected to this person. Whether it's just a soulmate or a twin flame, it doesn't matter. The whole point is you feel so connected to this person, you have a hard time disconnecting to this person because you feel the energy flow. It's almost like they just look into your eyes and you melt, right? And you're just like, yes, whatever you like, whatever foods you like, right? And you can't, it's like, I almost want to use two words in one, like you cannot not just push them away because there's something about them that's so enticing, something about their energy, something that you feel so connected to. And maybe they even feel the same to you, but they don't know how. Because there's, maybe you guys got some karmic balance or something maybe this is a past life relationship. Oh my God, it just feels like you guys are bound together. Like they can't stay away from you even if they have somebody else, but yet they don't know how to be in a relationship. This is for somebody. It doesn't have to be all of you, but oh my God, Spirit just told me there is something connected to you guys where your energy is so compound, you cannot stay away from each other. No matter what the situation is. And it doesn't matter about whether it's they don't know how to love, so it's lust. They don't understand their feelings because they don't understand why you guys are so connected together. They don't understand why they can't get away from you and why they have to keep coming back, and vice versa. This for somebody. I don't know who that's for, but wow, that's deep. And it just feels kind of like that. And you feel like deep down inside, maybe it's like, I can't be with you today, but I'll be with you tomorrow kind of energy. And it's like, I don't know, and now you're just like kind of in your head again. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm trying to realize what's going on, and then finally triumph and success. Boom. It's almost like it just hit you like a frigging rock. It just hit you like a rock, right? Ace of Swords coming out, triumph and success. You have this realization, and here's realizations twice. I have the realization that maybe I'm planting my seeds somewhere that I need to leave. Maybe I shouldn't be here, or maybe I should wait. But this has been going on for the longest time because you're having the realizations in the past that maybe this has been going on way too long. Or maybe we should have been together in the past and this is something that, was just never meant to be. And we're holding tight to something that's not meant to be. I just feel like it's so connected, so deep connection. It's just not the perfect timing, but maybe it's just like the realization this is not the perfect timing. Maybe I should just look out somewhere else, gather up my strength like I was, keep myself balanced, not take your offerings anymore. Because the communication is just not good, but then you're going to have a heart-to-heart communication to make them understand, I don't know where this is going. I don't know if this is ever going to be. Should we just cut our losses? Towards each other? See what this other person says really fast. I'm going to need a different deck, though. Hold on one second. See what this other person feels about that, though. So I'm getting this intensity that they're like, no, you're not going to cut your losses away from me. I'm not letting this go. I'm sorry that I have to run around the block, or that I'm busy, or I'm working, or, I'm not cutting away from you. I don't know. I just feel like they're not going to let this go. Not unless you really cut the sword to them. Yeah, because they have the realization as well that there is something going on with the Knight of Swords. Yeah. They know that there can't be the cooperation that you guys want. They're just going to keep tooting their horn towards you. Because no matter what, they still see you as the 10 of coins for them. And they do believe that you have destiny together. And they're not going to let this go. But this does set within their heads. There is something. They're going to continue to keep messaging you. Even when they're not around you. Because no matter what, they're going to hold tight to this relationship. some of you, they do have this. For some of you, they do have somebody that they don't love. Because it says, because there is the King of Staffs and no love. They're in a relationship of no love. And they see you as their Two of Cups. And they're just going to keep continuing to offer you love, even though they know that there is some toxic relation, there is some toxicity. Yeah, there's a third party. For a lot of you, there is somebody else involved in this situation. It's something that they're stuck in. They're stuck in a toxic relationship with this other person that they can't get out of. Ooh, be careful. Some of you, this person might be married. Just be careful about that. They feel like they have Three of Swords, and there's no justification for any of this, and they don't feel like the truth could ever come out. Are they hiding the truth? For some of you, they are hiding the truth that they are actually married, but yet they've been doing this with you for a long time. Or if they're not married, then it could be that they've been in this relationship a very, very long time. Maybe there's children involved, something to this fact where they feel obligated to be within this relationship and they can't pull away from this toxic relationship with someone else. Catch my breath. Try to get that out as fast as possible. So yeah, but they're not. You're going to sit over here and try to, you're thinking about it. You're like, I'm getting the triumph and success. I have the realization this isn't going anywhere. I don't, if it's going to happen in the future, fine. Then the future will have to come back around. Then that wheel will have to do it again, but I'm going to have to leave. Because that's what you're saying. There's just nothing going to happen. And I have so many threes. For some of you, you know that they have this other person. For some of you, it's in the dark and you did not know that. But this person is saying no, they're not cutting their ties with you, because something about them feeling like they truly do believe you two belong together somehow. That's why I keep thinking this past life relationship type thing. You see this a lot with past life relationships or twin flames. It's really those two types of behavior. And it could even be 2 in 1, you guys. You could be twin flames from a past life behavior, and that's why you guys are digging, that's why it's not between the two of you. It's not, you can't unravel no matter how much you're trying, right? So, yeah. Okay, let's see what the cards say. You know what? I'm going to use some angel cards on this one, because see what the angels have to say on this one, because, wow. That got deep really fast. Okay, let's see what's going on. Tell us what's going on over here and what is the best scenario for Taurus Gemini. Taurus Gemini, what is the best scenario for Taurus Gemini? What do they need to know? Oh, my nose is itching, excuse me. Communicate clearly is a big one. And that's, that clarity and communication. And with being swords, it makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of communications. And look for the sign. Look for the sign of what? Look for the sign of what? I don't know if I can get an answer for that. It says, look for the sign within the next few weeks. Okay, so there'll be some kind of sign. You'll probably know what it is when you see it. So just make sure to look for some kind of sign. And I guess then you'll kind of get your answer. Okay. And use my angel romance cards. Okay, let's give me 2 different sets of cards here. Let's give me one for their person here and one for themselves, please. And then one for maybe, I don't know, for the both of them. I don't know. Okay, so for you, you deserve love. For some of you, it's release your ex. For others of you, it's make the effort. Whoa, okay, so make the effort. Make the effort to release your ex. I mean, they came out together. Is that how it's going to be? So, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that's it. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. So they flew out together. Pay attention to the red flags. There's that sign. Okay, so there it is again. The sign again. Okay, something for the both of them. Can you give me one for both of them, please? This card is, it is safe for you to love. Soulmate. There it is. I knew it. I knew that was going to pop out sooner or later because I felt that there is a huge attraction. For most of you, there will be a reconciliation in the end. Deception card is upside down, so I don't know. Maybe for a lot of you, he doesn't believe, or maybe that you know already that they have a third-party situation, so there is no deception to this because you already know. But there is a codependency between the two of you, and here it is. Past life relationship. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so you have soulmate and past life relationship. For some of you, it could just be a soulmate. For some of you, it could be a past life relationship, or it could be, of course, both, because past life relationship would still be soulmate. Okay, so, but yeah, for some of you, you did know each other from the past in another life, and for others of you, it's just a really deep soulmate connection. Yeah. So take it how it resonates on that, but I know for a fact it's one or the other. Okay, because this is just too deep. If this resonates with you and this story resonates with you, it is literally one of these two for you. Okay, I do not believe there's anything. The only thing that's missing is twin flame. I do not have a twin flame card. So if you know it's your twin flame, then you know that. But yeah, definitely. This is a really deep reading of something that just feels, like I said, like you two are knotted together. And it feels like the knot is really, it might have to be cut. It can't be, it can't be untied. And maybe, you're just going to have to take if you want it untied, you're just going to have to really take out the scissors and cut it, if that's really what you want. Okay, so... Your soul wants you to know courage. I live life passionately and courageously. Okay, so that is your reading for you, and I will see you guys next time. Check out the chakras. I'm putting them up, so if you resonate more on Taurus or Gemini, those will be up just by normal signs, though. Okay, and the spiritual growth ones as well will be up by just normal signs. Okay, and until next time, my friends, I will see you then. Peace and love. Bye-bye.